Hey guys, this is Mike Young of Athletic Lab. We're back in this segment to talk about how we progress agility training for team sport athletes. In this segment, we're going to look at how we can start off with lower intensity, more remedial, more scripted agility training and progress that up so that the athlete is both safe and technically proficient and working on things that transfer directly to the game. When progressing change of direction training, we want to start really simple. That means keeping it relatively scripted so that we can focus on the movement patterns, the techniques, and the strategies involved, and really hone in on those and get them correct. What we're going to start with is some basic cone type drills. First, I'm going to have Darian run forward and backward between the cones, looking at her mechanics as she does so. Let's go. Now we're going to use the same setup, but challenge her ability to move laterally. So she's going to move left and right between the two cones, changing direction as quickly as she can. Remember, change of direction is not just a test of your ability to move laterally. We also have to see whether an athlete can move forward and backwards, up and down, and even weave. On this next one, we're going to ask Darian to do a figure 8 around the cones to challenge her ability to move in a curve. So we started with really scripted activities using cones and simple changes of direction. That allows us to refine her movement patterns and techniques. But this isn't going to transfer real well to her sport. So we need to increase the velocity of movement, increase the loading patterns, and start to incorporate some cognitive processing. So on this exercise, Darian's going to sprint out relatively fast. When I call, she's either going to turn to her right or left, depending on what I say, side shuffle for a couple steps before sprinting off again. Let's go ahead and go, Darian. Go. Right. Go. We can increase the challenge of that exercise by not just asking her to carry her momentum forward, but by change directions and coming back to where she started. This time we're going to do the same activity, but ramp it up just a little bit. Instead of moving in that same direction out, after she's done her side shuffle, she'll change directions and come back. Let's go ahead and go, Darian. Go. Left. Go. As I've already alluded, the way that we can progress the intensity of a change of direction or agility exercise is by increasing the unpredictability and increasing the types of movement patterns that are involved, as well as increasing the velocity and load that the athlete experiences on each cut. On this next one, we're going to show you what it looks like to do something at high velocity and have a lot of cognitive processing and unpredictability involved. Darian is going to run through these gates and have to make a quick decision based off of a visual stimulus. She's going to have to choose between one of 3 gates. That's a great exercise for challenging an athlete's ability to respond to a stimulus while moving at high velocity. We can make it even more challenging by increasing the velocity that the athlete has to make that decision under. So what I'm going to have Darian do on this one is take a step back. She's going to enter that first gate a little bit faster, which is going to challenge her because now she's going to be entering this fly zone at a greater velocity and have to make an even faster decision. Let's go ahead and go, Darian, starting back just a little bit. Go. Now we're going to look at another exercise where we can challenge Darian's ability to not only change directions, but make quick decisions. In this one, we're going to put her in a grid setup where she has to respond to the visual and auditory stimuli and make a quick decision and a quick cut to turn off that gate. She's going to have to turn off 5 gates that are going to randomly activate.